Hi everyone, so this is technically the start of the vlog week for you, even though I vlogged yesterday, but because I didn't finish what I set out to do, I'm delaying that and going to mix it with Friday's video into the one video because I'll finish what I set out to do yesterday on Friday. So we're starting today, and I thought it would be fun to make a video with these COPIC various ink refills. There's a lot of ink in them, and unless I drop them all and spill them all out. God damn it, let me just go pick it all up. So anyways, I have never actually really properly refilled all my most used COPICs, and so I have a couple months back I sorted out my dry ones from my juicy ones. And these are my dry ones. You can see these are labeled to refill soon because they're really dry, and these ones a little later because they're somewhat dry. So I have yeah, all of the ink refills for the colours that were getting dry. But of course, even though in the last month and a half, 2 months, I haven't even gotten around to refilling those markers, I thought of the bright idea of doing an art challenge, painting with these. I can't help myself. Like, I get a question in my head, like, oh, can you actually make art with this? And then I have to try and answer that question in a video. And I guess that in large part, that's sort of what drives me to a lot of these weird themes, because I just sort of can't help but try. So that's what I'm going to do today. In addition to that, we're going to be attempting to use a new piece of hardware. What do we got here, PJ? This is the
VR180.
VR180. This is the Yi Horizon. That's the viewfinder. So this, as you can see, has two cameras, and we don't know how to use it yet. So I'm going to set it up to capture some footage of just the talk to camera thing for this video. We're not going to use it for this video, but this is like sample footage. So while I record the video, PJ is going to muck around with it and see if we can get it working in a headset, so we can make future videos with it. Because I've already scheduled videos to make with it, but I haven't, neither of us know how to use it. So it's an experimentation day. I don't know if any of you have like a cheap VR headset, not 6 degrees of freedom one, but just like a Daydream or even like a Google Cardboard or whatever. VR180 works with all VR, including and primarily sort of cheap, just simple headset VR. And it looks amazing. So I'm sure a lot of you will have heard of 360 video. I've never been fussed on 360 video. 360 video forces you to feel like you have to look around too much, but there's too much, like it's all fuzzy, it's like pretty bad resolution. It's hard if you're a content creator to do it, to use it effectively, because there's too much to see when really you want to direct people's vision. Whereas as you can see here, like anything past this, like, doesn't matter to the production. The other benefit of VR180, aside from hiding 180 degrees of it and showing 180 degrees of it, is it has the same high resolution as HD 360 video, but compressed to half the space. So it's actually way cleaner looking. So just as far as content production goes, it's higher quality, it's easier to produce nice stuff for because you're hiding half the crap behind the camera, and it looks amazing because it's stereoscopic. The two cameras mean that it's pairing it to your actual eyes and you feel like you're a part of the 3D space. So we're just trying it out to see if we can get the technical stuff working. This thing isn't even on the market yet, but we have a contract with Google to make some content this year, and I'll be making 5 VR180 videos, which I'm really excited to be doing. I actually contacted them to take part in this. I didn't know they had that as an initiative, but then they took me on board for it, so I'm really excited. I remember telling you guys I wanted to do that, wanted to do VR180 at the start of the year, so dream come true, baby. I hope this is gonna work. Let's make it work. Can't not be campy when I put on my powder. Gotta put on my powder and look gorgeous, not be too shiny. All right, we ready? Nope. Mrs. Jazza's coming in. Hey, how you doing? What's up?
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Keep going.
Okay.
Don't point it at me. This, not coffee cup cleaner, baby bottle cleaner.
I gotcha.
No coffee cups.
Right, gotcha.
It's about to go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
It has to stay.
Are you making sure this is on the vlog so I'm accountable?
Yes.
Is that the idea?
It has
is this because if I ever use it on coffee cups, will make me punished in front of the vlog or something?
Yeah. Not because he used the last one all on coffee cups, that's why. It's supposed to be sort of sterile.
Alright.
So you're not supposed to use it on your coffee.
You interrupted my makeup process.
Alright, well, just so everyone knows, not for coffee cups.
Not for coffee cups. Alright, we're all clear. Good. Alright. Recording on the computer. Recording.
Does this need to be on?
No. No, because I'm capturing computer audio, so that's a classic for you, PJ, with the VR 180. Oh, hey, that's like, it looks way more like in the way in the viewfinder of the VR 180. Yes, let's record this video. So I've recorded the intro and I'm about to try and paint a picture with these, and thank God this video is going to be sponsored by Audible, because this is not cheap, and you guys know how much I love Audible. So I'm actually up to the end of book 4 of the Lightbringer series, which those of you who have heard me listening to an audiobook in the background of other videos on the vlog channel for the last few months, this is the series I've been listening to, and I have 3 hours and 10 minutes left on it to listen to, and that makes me sad. But I also have 3 credits that I've built up because I've only been listening to the series, and that makes me happy. So I'm looking forward to your recommendations as to what series I should start next. I love fantasy adventure sort of series. This one by Brent Weeks has been really good, so I'm interested to look into other ones Brent Weeks has done, because they're really well written. But I also really like the narrator. Like he's got an English accent. I'm used to sort of American accents in the narrations on Audible books, even in the fantasy ones and stuff, but this guy's really good. So I might even just look up books he's narrated to listen to his sweet, sweet voice, because that's one of my favorite things about the series. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on this artwork. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna enjoy trying.
Fine. Efficiency is part of the point. Kip stopped speaking as he saw the gate opening to the city. What is that? Anyway, figure it out, Ferk, and talk to Verity and tell her we're feeding these kids tonight, and until I say otherwise. She'll complain, but they're kids.
Okay, I thought I was past the halfway mark, and I was looking at the piece and I thought, I don't like it, but I just spoke to Mrs. Jazza. She gave me a bit of a pep talk, and maybe I'm not at the halfway mark yet. Maybe I've just got bit of work to do to make it work. You can't really see much of it. I'm trying to hide the basic gist, but I think I'm going to need to use a lot more ink.
In black, Jewel was set through the middle of an eye patch. It looked like a veritable eye of darkness. I took some liberties from the original design, Grimwoody said.
And I give up on this one. I tried to salvage it, and I feel miserable about it, and I don't want to feel miserable about it. So I'm not giving up on the video. I nearly did. Mrs. Jazza keeps giving me pep talks and making me feel okay about it, which is awesome. So thank you, Mrs. Jazza. By the way, by the time this vlog comes out, it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Mrs. Jazza, and thank you for rescuing me all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not do this like a finger painting anymore, because this is going to send me absolutely crazy and make me feel more and more miserable the worse it gets. I'm going to scrap this piece, do a mid-video talk to camera thing explaining the situation, and then I'm going to do it again on a smaller piece of paper with paintbrushes. I like the concept, I like the colours. Just using my hands and just the bottles is torture, like absolute torture. And if I persisted with it, A, I wouldn't be happy, B, it wouldn't look nice for you guys to watch. So I'll include the failure in the video and then cheat, because sometimes that results in something nicer to look at for you guys anyway. This is so much ink. Oh my god, look how much of this stuff I've used. This is such a waste. Oh, it hurts my soul.
And then lowered his brother's body onto the table and fell across him, weeping. Caris fled, all her ideas of dignity and position forgotten.
It's 6:50 p.m. and I'm finishing up the piece because I really didn't want to finish today and not finish another thing I set out to do, because that happened yesterday and I'm fed up with that. But I'm really glad I had Mrs. Jazza's help and support to keep at it, because I have something I'm happy enough with to share with you guys and make a video out of. I think it's pretty cool, and I think what I'm most happy with is that I stuck at it and have something as a result to share with you guys. I think it's kind of cool. I think I'm also just feeling pretty hard on myself, but it's interesting that, I mean, it's very quiet now that I've finished the audiobook, but in the last chapter, someone said something of there are these magic users in the book called drafters, and they make things with magic. They can use light to channel different colors and blah blah blah. I'm sort of rambling, but the point I'm trying to make is there's this quote that actually came out in the last chapter of the book when I was feeling pretty crap and getting through the last bits of the piece, where it said, "A true artist, when referring to drafters, is one who is never satisfied with their work." And there I was feeling like crap about my work, and I thought, well, at least I'm a true artist. But that also doesn't apply to me, because I'm often, like I always say, I'm really happy with the way that turned out. But it was comfort in my moment of frustration. If there's a way I can try and do things differently, or try things I haven't tried before, or ask and answer that question, can it be done? I'm going to bloody well try, and I hope you guys will be here to join me with that in the future. So leave your suggestions for future challenges in the comments. We made it, team. Oh my goodness. That was a tough one to get through, and I'm finishing up late, but I really do owe Kate for the motivational get me throughs. Twice she helped pep me up enough to continue. I really was not feeling great about this one, and as an end result, I'm really happy with it, and I'm really glad I pushed myself through. So I'm really grateful to Kate for helping push me through that and get me over the finish line. I'm going to wrap up with the question of the day. Autumn Holtz says, are you doing anything for Inktober? Yes, I don't plan on doing the proper Inktober. Those of you who don't follow Inktober, basically it's where artists who participate challenge themselves to create an ink artwork every day during October. When I participate, because I can't commit to that just because of my schedule and the kind of job I have, I do something to sort of pay homage to it. And so I'm thinking of doing something kind of big scale wise on a big easel, and also using my VR 180 camera that you guys saw a sneak peek at today. So the cool thing about VR 180 is if you're not in a headset, it shows as a normal video. It doesn't move around like 360 video. So it'll still feel like a normal video to everyone else. But then if you put on a headset, you'll be there. Like, it's really uncanny how present it makes you, how it transports you to a different place. Like, it's really cool. So I'm hoping that that'll be really fun for you guys. That is it for today. What a day, but we made it through it, and thank you all so much for watching and joining with me. Thank you to Kate. Everyone give your love to Kate and wish her a happy birthday, because tomorrow's her birthday, which also means that while I am streaming, I might be a little late. So if I am, don't freak out. I will be starting between 9:30 and 10 a.m. my time, but just allow for it to maybe be a little later than 9:30 because it's her birthday morning, so I'm not going to rush it. So anyways, thank you so much, guys, and I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember to join the stream. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll see you there. Bye.